Welcome back to Learning Badminton with Abhijeet Naimpally, internationally renowned player, and Badminton World Federation certified Level 1 coach. If you haven't watched the previous video on drop shot, please do so first, as this episode builds on the technique demonstrated earlier.
Hello and welcome back to Learning Badminton with me. Hi, I'm Abhijeet Naimpally here. Today I'll be teaching you one of the most important aspects of badminton apart from the grips, and this is the footwork and the movement around the court. Many people I see are just haphazardly running all over the court trying to attempt to hit the shuttle, but in the long run they're going to damage their knees or ankles because they're not running smoothly. So it's always better to get the idea of how the footwork and movement is done around the court so that you can glide around the court and it will look very smooth, and also the transition between all the movements would be very smooth and you can try and reach the strokes faster. So beginning with the main important part of the footwork is the split step. Split step is a small jump that you do just before the opponent hits the shuttle. This is done by slightly jumping and widening your base. So split steps can be done either by a feet being side to side, or the racket foot being front, or the non-racket foot being front. So I'll just show you a couple of them. So once you do the service, this is a small split step which you do by widening your stance and lowering your center of gravity. The other one is once you do this. So with this, your racket foot is in the front. The third variant is this, where the non-racket foot is in front. So ideally, my personal choice would be to do the racket foot in front for the strokes that are coming on the forehand side of the court in the front area and the rear court area, and do the non-racket foot front split jump when the shuttle is coming in the front court area on the backhand side, front side, or the rear side in the backhand corner. And if the shuttles are coming on the sides, then do a side split. So I'll just show you a couple of movements that will be done while playing a stroke which is coming in the forehand front area. So typically once you serve, you get ready and then go. Show you once again. This would be the chassé step, where one leg follows the other. So once you do that, your ready stance, and then when the opponent is playing the stroke, that's when you do the split step with the right foot front, like this. So as you see, my racket foot is leading and the non-racket foot is following that leg. The other variant is once you do the serve and you're ready, you can move with your non-racket leg as well after the split step. So this way. The other one would be serve, ready, and people do this way also. So there are many variants in this, but the other two which I showed just now, the last two variants other than the chassé, would enable you to go deeper near the net area. For example, if I'm doing this way, I'm going much closer and extreme corner. Same way here. So when I do this, I'm going even closer to the net, unlike the faster chassé variant. So this one can be quicker and little bit away for the strokes which are to be played. So these variants are there in the front area of the forehand side of the court. On the backhand front side, I do with the non-racket foot split step. So I do this and then I jump. So again I show you, you are in ready. Then get back. I hope you are able to get it. The most important thing apart from these footworks is to align your forward leg in line with the shuttle you're hitting. Never keep your leg this way or this way, because then you're going to injure your knee because of the momentum. Always align your leg in line with the shuttle so that you can push back with that leg and get back and recover. So ideally, when you're doing the approach step, then you push with your non-racket leg. So for example, if I'm doing this, I'm pushing with my back leg, and while recovering, you push with the leg which is the farthest from the base. So for example, if I'm doing this and going near the net, this is the farthest from the base, so I push back for recovery. Same thing in the forehand front court area. So when I do this, I push back with this leg. So for the strokes which are on the sides of the line, you can do a split step this way, and you play the strokes which are closer to the body with just this movement. If the shuttles are falling down the line, then you will have to do a side movement as well. So when you do the serve and you're ready, you perform, and then this way. I'll show you again. So here what you're doing is, always put your racket first towards the shuttle. Don't try to move your legs first everywhere and then place the racket. Always keep your racket first and then follow through with the movement, like this. So for the strokes which are going to be played behind on the forehand side, rear court, again I would be doing a directional foot step with the racket leg in. So when I'm ready, I go this way, scissor jump, come. I go this way, so I get ready there. On the backhand side, rear court, so I go with the non-racket leg leading. So when I'm ready, I go this way and then come. Again, so when I'm this way, I try and do the split step with the non-racket leg in front. So, and push with the racket leg. So this way and then so these are the 6 corner court footwork movements where you can practice. The advanced variants are many more are there, which will be showing you in the intermediate and advanced footwork movements. But these important footworks are very much required from the basics. So for kids who are very young, who are coming to play and learning the basics, you need not introduce the split step immediately. For them, a normal running movement to hit the shuttle and approach the shuttle would be sufficient, and slowly, gradually, along with the exercises, you can introduce the split step to them, so that the muscle memory will be there and they'll be able to retain it, and they'll be able to keep that in mind, and it automatically comes when they play the matches. For people who are a little bit older, split step can be taught right away, and they can very well do it once they master it. And this is very, very important, because this is going to help you quickly bounce and approach the shuttle very quickly. Unlike the normal position where earlier nobody was aware of the split steps and people used to normally move in the direction of the shuttle. These days split steps are very, very important, and it's best to learn it at the earliest stage. So I hope you got an idea about the footwork in the badminton court. Keep practicing the same and improve on your footwork. This will ensure that you won't be injuring, and there will be very minimal risk of injury, because your movement will be very good and it won't be very haphazard. So I request you to keep practicing the same. Please like and share the video if you liked it. Also subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to click the bell icon for further notifications.